What's going on, guys? It's Mattoon from America's Got Balls, and today we're going to cover the Boston Celtics in our season preview series. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking back at the Celtics last year, they finished with a 53-29 record, which was good enough for best in the Eastern Conference. That fact makes it that more surprising that there are only 4 players returning from last year's roster. I don't have any proof to actually back this up, but this may be the highest roster turnover we've ever seen from a team who was the #1 seed for the previous season. The high turnover rate was a necessity for the Celtics, as the previous season had analysts all over the world calling them one of the worst #1 seeds in history. The Celtics not only heard the disrespect, but they felt it in their postseason struggles. They appeared to be on the heels of being victimized in a first-round upset to the Bulls until Rajon Rondo was injured and the tone of the series changed drastically. Yeah, it's 2017, and I think a Rajon Rondo injury definitely turned the tide of that series. Anyways, after limping by the Wizards in 7 games, the Celtics were crushed by the second-seed Cavs in an expected 4-1 game stomp. It became widely apparent that the Celtics had to do something major to have a serious shot at competing with the Cavs in the East. Armed with a possible 13 first-round picks in the next 5 drafts, including a 2017 #1 overall pick, the Celtics seemed poised to land either Paul George or Jimmy Butler with a blockbuster trade. They would pass on both players, instead opting to use their #1 pick to trade down to 3 to select Jason Tatum. Enter Gordon Hayward, who announced on July 4th he would join the Celtics on a massive 4-year, $128 million contract, giving them some star support they desperately needed. The deal allowed Hayward to reunite with his former college coach at Butler University in Brad Stevens, with whom he came just 1 shot away from winning the national championship game versus Duke, which would have been a huge upset in 2010. With Hayward's arrival came the trade of Avery Bradley for Marcus Morris, an unfortunate but necessary casualty with the Celtics' crowded backcourt. In a late offseason shocker, the Celtics also managed to acquire Kyrie Irving from the Cavs, but sacrificed some depth to do so. With a solid #1 option and a more than capable Hayward playing Robin to Kyrie's Batman, the Celtics' offense should be much more dynamic and explosive than it was last season. Hayward and Irving both create a dimension of offensive versatility that the Celtics did not previously have in Isaiah Thomas. With 2 new stars, Brad Stevens' prolific playmaking prowess will be on full display, and they should be better than last year and much more entertaining to watch. Basically, at the end of the day, the Celtics are a much improved team compared to last year, but they're still not good enough to beat the Cavs. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you didn't, there's that other one too. And if you're really excited to see Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward this year like I am, please hit that subscribe button. It does help me out a ton. Once again, guys, this is Mattoon from America's Got Balls, and I am signing out.